My name's Cllr Cruse and I'm the ward member, the councillor for Lanivet, Blisland and Bodmin St Lawrence. What inspired me was we had a slight problem with the signpost not showing us where our village was, and I tried to do something about it and actually got nowhere, got a petition up, etc, etc, and then I thought, well, you know, the only way to deal with this is to become a councillor and a county councillor, and I can promote our particular problem more effectively. I think I'd like to say two. One, very simple, I managed to get a lovely mother and her two children removed from the house she was living in because one side she got ASB and the other side she had a problem with cuckooing and drug takers, and she was getting nowhere with it. So I advised her, pushed it, and eventually got her moved to a much nicer house. The other one I must say is getting two roundabouts in Bodmin improved with some flowers and because I'm very much into flowers and the countryside and wildlife. So yeah, that's good. Every time I go into Bodmin I think, that's an improvement. Diplomacy, the ability to listen, not to judge people, and to understand that even small things that upset people, which seem very minor, can become blown out of all proportion and affect their lives. So sympathy really, and time to listen and not be judgmental. Do you know, everyone's been really nice. Everyone. I mean, I'm part of the Conservative group, and all of my colleagues are fantastic. They're very dedicated, work really hard, very sympathetic, very helpful, and I found exactly the same with residents. I must admit, when I first started I was very worried about aggression and being a woman, but I haven't had any problems at all, and I've only had people say thank you, you're doing a brilliant job. Yeah, it happens all the time. So I think that was a surprise, because I did think that I was going to get a bit of problems, but that's been fine. I was a PE teacher originally, and then I used to teach paragliding, hang gliding, rock climbing, surfing, blah de blah, you name it. Where do you start? The beaches, the harbours, the green spaces, the moors, it's got everything. Obviously, we're completely surrounded by the sea, and that's a very important aspect of our life. And the people, the people are friendly, go to the supermarket, they'll chat to you, spend time, and that's what we need to preserve. We really need to keep that special, that's very special feeling about Cornwall. Getting things done. Getting things done. It is possible. It is quite difficult. I will say that, because sometimes you have to accept that you're not going to win, that you can't help people. But so far, I think I've been very lucky. Things like planning issues, issues with people wanting to move house, that kind of thing, I've been able to help, and that's been very rewarding. And also, been rewarding, there's lots and lots of work going on in the countryside, with making spaces for nature, that kind of thing, and I've been able to promote that, and that's pleased me. I think we're lucky that we've got technology to help us. One thing that's very, very important is that because of COVID, we instituted Teams. Now, I don't believe that we should always have meetings in Teams, because it's very important to get together, but on the other hand, it's enabled us as councillors to take on a huge amount of information without going out of our house. So we will have maybe 2 or 3 meetings a week where we're learning and learning and learning, and it's very important to learn more because it helps us be more effective as councillors. So I think that's changed. Technology is helping us tremendously, and I think that people generally get more upset about things, and I think we have to accept that, and we have to accept that life is a bit more stressful for people, and we can just do the best we can. We can't promise to move the earth, but we can just be there and do the best we can. I think they should know that by and large, although it's very hard work, it is very hard work. For me, I've got 6 parish councils on top of Bodmin Town Council as well. So I'm very, very busy, but I think that people should know it's very rewarding. More than anything else, you know, if you can do just 1 or 2 good things to help people, then it makes you realise that you're doing a good job and, you know, keeping Cornwall as we want Cornwall to be.